Her legacy is one of greatness as she constantly decreased, that Christ would increase. In a world that seeks pleasure, wealth, and fame, this kind of sacrificial greatness is rare to find. Her life reflected the way Christ loved. He saw the unseen. He took compassion upon them, and then he acted. That's our mom to a T. She would see the unseen. She would have compassion on them, and then she would take action. I remember how she would wear 5 pairs of clothes on a plane to save room in her suitcase for others' needs. I remember how she created her own personal giving fund to help Medicare clients pay for things like toothbrushes and toothpaste. I remember how she always chose the worst seat in the room to give others priority. I remember how she loved and taught our children and taught everyone's children. I remember how she saved babies by showing mothers the ultrasound images of the babies in their womb while in the midst of Planned Parenthood. She was a lifesaver and a life giver. I remember how she would always wake up to take care of anyone who was sick, who was hurting, or who was hungry. I remember how she stayed in our home with Missy and the kids when I would travel. I remember how she stood with us through all of life's most difficult trials and difficult moments. I remember that how she was riddled with cancer. I would try to rub her feet and rub her back, but she would in turn turn around and rub my back. I remember how she loved me through every moment of my life until her dying breath. Her impact will last forever because her love came from an eternal source. And it's a lesson for all of us. Hollywood love appeals to emotional sentimentality, manifest through surface-level engagement to placate the gnawing guilt and shame associated with self-centeredness. Love is defined by Christ, is the antithesis to that love. This love is infinitely deeper than some shallow emotional expression. This love is drawn from a well that never runs dry, and it empowers the believer to give without expectation of receipt. Her faithful obedience is derived from the source of this love, and it is this love that defines her greatness. No treasure, reward, or inheritance will ever surpass this legacy.